Jonas from Jonas Cooking and More, and I'm telling you about SIM cards, and this is the basics about SIM cards. You should know about it already. Let's start. Okay, so we have types of SIM cards. So the oldest type of SIM card is it's so big. It's like if you see a credit card or a debit card, something like that, it's around the size of that. It's really, really big. It comes from the first phones from the 1980s. And Mini or standard SIM is a newer version which is smaller but still quite big. And the biggest SIM card, very old phones had this SIM card. The size is 2FF, and oh my god, it's the biggest SIM card for very old iPhones. Maybe the iPhone 2, maybe 3, I don't know. It's quite old. And we have the micro SIM, which is actually quite old, but still it's not that old. You can still get it, but it's not that new, so it's a bit big, but it's still quite small. So the second SIM card is the second SIM card ever made. It was on very old phones, such as the Samsung Galaxy J2, and the size is 3FF. Actually, it's not the second SIM card I ever made because it's the credit card size one also, but it's considered the second one for iPhones and Samsung phones. And now we talk about nano SIM. It's the latest SIM. Now the new phones have it, like the Samsung Galaxy S23 or the Apple iPhone 15. The size is 4FF. Also, by the way, the 4FF doesn't mean it's bigger, it means it's smaller. Because nano means small. And eSIM is the latest SIM they ever have it, and it's really, really new. So yeah, it has all the good stuff, you know. It's on quite a number of phones, but some of the older ones, like the iPhone 8, don't have them. But there isn't exactly a size, because it's kind of like nothing. It's a bit of nothing, but it's just kind of something. It's like embedded in your phone. So yeah. So this is the giant SIM card. Yeah, it's phones from 1980. The mini and standard one, it's at 225. Okay, now I'm not gonna read that. You just read that yourself. It's the largest removable SIM card, and I think it's currently in use. It's been around since the mid-1990s when it emerged as a smaller option for shrinking mobile devices. Because you know how mobile devices was getting smaller, then bigger, then So the mini SIM still works well for larger connected devices like cars and vending machines. That's spelling. And the micro SIM, it is significantly smaller than the mini SIM. It actually can be fitted in quite a number of things. Like, I think you can fit it into a very small item. Like, let me think. I think you can fit it into an iPad. It's actually a lot smaller than an iPad. You can actually like put many of those in an iPad. So yeah, and it's very manageable. Actually, you don't actually have. It's actually quite good already. The micro SIM, yeah. And this is the nano SIM. And it's real small. It's a lot smaller and slimmer, and it's really an ideal situation for compact devices like maybe the iPhone 12 mini. It's quite compact, but it makes sense to have it. And the embedded SIM or eSIM, it's already inside the device's motherboard, and so it's like fully encased in the device. So it's a great choice for people who have really, really compact devices, like maybe even drones. Yeah, drones. But the thing that eSIM is like electronic SIM because it actually sounds better in that sense, but I don't know why they call it embedded SIM. So we have this embedded SIM. You can learn more at my other presentation about eSIMs. Thank you. And the credits. Yeah, this is the credits. I'll give you the credits down below, and I'll give you the links to my other presentations down below. Thank you very much for listening, and thank you. Bye bye.